series Glee. Take a look.
Now, I know you weren't planning on doing a show circle without me. We are alive. Yeah, thanks to Sue. She's a miracle worker.
Oh, well, it's amazing what a little TLC, some cortisone, and a witch doctor will do.
Thank God you're okay, because that just means I'm not going to fall on my face during that Trouble Tones number. Oh, screw that. This is our last time performing together. You're doing it, and so are you, Tina. I'm not taking no for an answer. Plus, I have so many steroids going through my body right now, I may turn into the Incredible Hulk if you piss me off.
Please welcome Amber Riley. You are so cute. Thank you. We love the show. We love you on the show.
Thank you.
So where did you come from? How did you end up landing this role?
Well, you know, I quit my glamorous job at IKEA.
Wait.
Yes.
You were working at IKEA?
Yeah, I wore my yellow and blue for it just because I was going to announce that today.
What department?
I worked in customer service
Okay.
because I love people. But I worked at IKEA for a really long time, and you know, I was like, I want to pursue my dreams, and I had the support of my family, my mom and my dad. They said go for it, so I quit after a couple of years. Moving up in that company, and I got Glee.
And so Glee was obviously your very big break.
Yes.
And, and I relate to you because you were 18 years old when you got that job, and I was 18 when I did Hairspray. And so Hairspray, you know, Tracy Turnblad, the character that I did back then, you know, gave me my start to my career. So the fact that we're both curvy girls who made it in this business.
And I'm a little starstruck because Hairspray was like my favorite movie.
Oh.
So I'm like super like,
I know I feel old because I could be your grandmother. That's how old I am. So okay, but you are a singer, and
Yes.
and so did you know that you could make it someday in this business? Where did that sort of self-confidence come
you know,
from?
I really have to say it came from my parents. You know, the first time that I ever booked a show was I did a pilot with Ryan Murphy, who is the creator of Glee with Delta Burke, and I was cast as a plus-size girl. So that was the first time I was ever noticed that I was plus-size. I was a size 8 at that time.
Which is not plus size in my book.
No.
That's like my goal weight.
But I was like, wait a minute, like I'm you know, I'm a plus size girl, but you know, I booked it, and that was my very first job.
That's amazing. And he loved you enough that he thought of you for Glee. And so what is it like, I mean, you know, to be a little bit sort of, to have more of you to love than some of the other people in that show?
You know, I think that it's tough as girls. Like, we're already super hard on ourselves as women anyway, but to have a million other people's opinion about who you are without them even knowing who you are, they're only judging your outward appearance, was very hard for me. Like, to hear people say mean things on the internet. And you know, I learned to stay off the blogs, number one.
You don't Google yourself.
I do not Google alert myself. I know some people who do, but I don't.
I'm guilty of that. And it is, you're sort of damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. You know, you read in the tabloids, you know, this one's gotten too thin, this one's too heavy. And it seems like, you know, they want to beat you up and then beat you down and then lift you back up.
Yeah, and you know what? I got to a point where I know how I was raised. And, you know, and my mom and my dad and my family have always been extremely supportive of me. And they believed in me at a time when I didn't believe in myself that much. And that was enough for me to keep on going. And I love myself. I think I look amazing. Yes.
You're beautiful.
And not just my outward appearance, but I work on being a good person, and that's what it's really all about.
And do you think it's changing? Do you think it's getting easier for real women to be sort of presented out there?
I do, and you know what? I would like to say that Glee had a little bit to do with it, because it's a show about misfits, you know what I mean? And we're all like, you know, we can get glammed up when we do red carpets. We were all like, felt like such normal people when we were on there, and we're all so different. We all look different, and I feel like we represented the people that watched the show, and that's why it was such a phenomenon.
And it still is. And what is it like going to work every day? Is it a dream job?
It's a dream job. It's a dream job that turned into a reality after 16-hour days.
Yeah. I've seen Matthew Morrison in the past, and he looks exhausted.
Yeah, I mean, but it's a hard work, but at the end of the day, I'll never experience anything as amazing as Glee. Never, never. From being with my castmates every day who I love, they're like my brothers and sisters now. Or singing, dancing, and acting, the 3 things that I love the most. Like, I got to do that every day.
Are you lip syncing when you're shooting?
Yes, when we're shooting, we're lip syncing. Sometimes there have been times where we had to kind of like sing live into it, and when we're on tour, we sing live too.
And so can you put in requests of what you want to sing, or?
You can kind of like sing around them. Like, that's how I got to do Bust the Windows. I just kept singing it around Ryan, and then it was like magically in the script.
Really?
I sang it during the whole entire pilot.
gosh. Okay, and so how is dating life for you? Are you currently single?
I am single. Yes, I am single. And I'm I'm doing my album right now, and I travel so much, and like I just believe that when you're in a relationship, you have to really be committed. And I can't be committed right now. I'm about my paper, my money, and my business.
And your look.
Yeah, that's what I'm about right now.
What advice do you have for young girls out there? I mean, I know you are a role model. You are. I mean, as uncomfortable, people have said that to me.
So
It's like a weird thing. It's like you're just trying to live your best life.
Yeah.
But what would you say to young girls out there that want to make it in this business and they don't look like, the pictures we see in magazines?
I would say what's for you is going to be for you. And if you have a dream and you're persistent, because especially in this business, you're going to get a million no's before you get a yes. So know who you are, stay true to that, and go forth and work hard and be disciplined, and you'll make it. You definitely
Great
will make
advice,
it. Yeah.
really. And it's such a pleasure to meet you. I'll be watching. Coming up, a former supermodel who went from a size 2 to a 12, a curvy comedian who finds the funny side of fat, and we'll show you the hottest fashions for all the curvy girls. So stick around.